Welcome to the Advertising Help Hotline, or AHH, where we try to help you make sense of everything advertising. I'm your host, Steve Rosen. Today's show will be focused on digital objections. Together, this episode is called Digital Objections Advertising Help Hotline, DOAHH. Let's first talk about targeted display advertising. Go ahead, caller. I am listening.
I don't ever see my ads.
I know it's a change from traditional advertising, but you don't really need to see them. See, you are not being targeted. Your customers are. If you see them, then we're wasting impressions that could be going to your customers. Next caller.
I don't like stalking people online.
You know, others have mentioned that, but you will find that after you realize that your message is being delivered to people who are specifically looking for your product or service, you'll be happy with that direct communication. You're going directly to them to let them know that you have what they're looking for. You're providing a solution to their problem. Let's see who's on line 5.
I don't want my ads to annoy people.
You know, we employ something called frequency capping. This limits the number of ads we serve to each possible prospect, typically 3 to 5 per day per user. This helps to not only prevent ad burnout, too much frequency, and by limiting the frequency per day, we have the ability to reach more unique individuals. Something from the email bin. Dave writes, "Everyone is selling this. Why is your campaign better?" Well, Dave, our premier targeted product is called people-based targeting. This is what Forbes magazine calls the gold standard of targeting. It doesn't rely on only cookie-based tracking. Cookies are digital code that allow the ads to be targeted to people. People-based targeting uses both first-party data and third-party data to create a user ID that allows us to track them across multiple devices, creating a 360-degree view of user behaviors. Does that make sense? Next caller, how can I help you? I'm listening.
What about ad block?
Ads are targeted by user behavior, and if someone has an ad block, the ad would be served to the next person who doesn't have an ad block. Plus, targeted display can run between multiple devices, so it's blocked on one. You can most likely reach them on another device. Thanks for your call. Let's move on to mobile and geofencing. Caller 10, what's your beef?
People don't want ads on their phone.
Actually, since we spend most of our time on apps, most people have grown accustomed to trading free apps for advertising. This is a great show. Lots of awesome inquiries. Let's go to the next question.
The ads aren't even relevant.
Well, you know, since most targeted ad campaigns included mobile, many of the ad impressions you get served on your phone can be directly related to products and services you may already be interested in buying. Does that make sense? Let's go to the inbox one more time. Eric writes, all the ads are way too small. Well, you know, Eric, it's true that some ads on apps can be small. However, mobile ads on sites such as newspaper.com and other high-traffic websites have larger 300 by 250 ads that can run right within the article that people are reading, making them easy to see, easy to interact with, and that's what you want. Okay, all good stuff and important to know. Let's tackle social media targeting and objections that come with that. Zach is on the phone. Hello, Zach.
I boost posts already.
Well, that's awesome and great to know, Zach. Boosting a post is a super idea, but unfortunately, there's not a lot of targeting you can do from a boosted post. In order to get closer to your best customer demographics, you'll need to run ads through the ad manager of your Facebook account. You'll have many, many more options. Let's see, Cindy looks like just sent me a Snapchat, and she says she wants to use Snapchat because she heard a lot of people are switching over to that. Well, it's true Snapchat is growing, Cindy, but that's really among the 12 to 18-year-olds. If you want to reach a larger portion of consumers 18 plus, you'll want to move to Facebook and Instagram. Since Instagram is owned by Facebook, you can actually do ads at the same time if you wanted and get that older audience, which has more disposable income and greater needs. Let's hear from Heather. Heather, what's up?
I already do my own social media.
I understand, Heather. However, depending on your time, you may find it more efficient to let us manage it for you. Many business owners can do their own cleaning, basic accounting, their own marketing. But for owners who are busy running a business, it usually makes more sense to pay someone to take it off your plate, and that's what we're here for. And now another text from a loyal viewer. Mark writes, how do we know this is working? That's a great question, Mark. We provide you with detailed reports that show a number of impressions served. In addition, you can track other metrics on your website analytics. You will see more traffic to your website from various sites. You'll be able to track that through your website's back end. Thanks for watching this special segment on digital objections. Special thanks to our production team, including Chad Yelming, Steve Ferruta, and Kira McClary. I'm your host, Steve Rosen. We'll see you again next time.